Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV Online Let's Play, and we are back with Vesper. Today we're going to continue on the main story quest, so let's talk to Lucia here. We're going to get a 525 hat. Ours is better, so... Before we proceed, tell me what you know of the First Legion and the disposition of their forces. They are cooked. They were preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry. A reckless, short-sighted plan that risked the welfare of the people they are sworn to protect. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we were to arrive in force with the intent to do so, we would only incite panic. But perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. Go with Euless back to the station and have him lead the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave, but for the time being, I'll take what I can get. Alphino, Alice, and the scouts sent to extricate them should already be at the station. I will also have our other comrades in the area lend their support should it be needed. Understood. Euless. Is this an Aether current? Blue check mark? I think it might be. Hello, Rimenlald. Yes, it is. Let's accept this. Ah, just who I was looking for. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rimelnod of Ishgard. I've been put in charge of our arrangement with Tapper's Den, you see. However, the very first of the Tappers to come bearing ceruleum has asked quite a lot of us, if I do say so. They wish for our help in getting Juturna Platform G up and running. The very same platform that's at the head of the Imperial's primary energy pipeline. What's more, he's a Garlean. I was convinced the only engineers left in Tapper's Den were from conquered territories. In any case, I'm not qualified to judge the motives of the man. I'd feel much more at ease if I had someone of your experience helping to make the call. I thank you for your willingness to assist. Let us go and speak with the Tapper in question then. He's a man by the name of Apius. Hello, baby. My cat says hello. She says meow. Meow. Alright, Apius. Hello, good sir. I suppose you must be the friend Rimelnod wanted to fetch. You have my thanks for getting him to agree to my proposal. Do not misunderstand, I have yet to agree to any such thing. I merely wanted someone else present during our talk. Very well, though I do believe my proffered deal would be a boon to us and the Isilbard contingent alike. I used to work on Juturna Platform G, you see, so I know more than most about the facility and its operation. That may be so, but your relationship to the facility notwithstanding, why should a Garlean such as yourself still be taking refuge in Tapper's Den? We've been led to believe that the former workers residing there were from other territories. You're right on the technicality. I was a supervisor rather than your typical staff. When the platform went down, it only seemed right that I stay with my crew. I always thought we were close, but living alongside them in Tapper's Den has made me realize that I took them and their skills for granted. That's to say nothing of the blind eye I turned to their struggles. That's why I came to you. It's high time I be of some real use to them, and everyone else if we're lucky. If we manage to get the platform back in working order, it'll dramatically increase our capacity to pump and refine ceruleum for everyone in the region. Sadly, we're more than a few hands short of a full workforce, not to mention the lack of supplies. Which is precisely where you come in. Help us get things up and running again, and you'll have your share of ceruleum coming out of the rig. You couldn't come up with a more mutually beneficial arrangement if you tried. So he says, what do you think? He seems trustworthy to me. Yes, I'd been leaning the same way myself. Ultimately, what he says about the potential benefits is true. Nevertheless, I doubt the higher-ups would assent to this. I suppose that is how it goes when you're dealing with military types. For what it's worth, I do understand the hesitancy to throw your lot in with someone from a hostile nation. Thus, part 2 of my proposal. I shall do you a service to prove myself worthy of the contingent's trust. I had a look around the fringes of your camp here before you arrived, and I've spotted a few ceruleum engines in need of repair. If I fix them up, your superiors would have no reason to suspect that I want to see you driven out. Less reason, in any case. Assisting us with the use of local technology would go a long way, I'd imagine. That said, I've not heard anything about the cerulean engines we've scavenged breaking down. It's not as if they're entirely useless, yet, but I guarantee you they're not running as they should. Give me the opportunity and I can have them working more efficiently and safely. You are welcome to accompany me while I do so. That way you can ensure that I don't get up to anything suspect. Then vouch for me with your superiors. I have no objections. I trust you will sense anything amiss. Let us begin with a proper inspection then. We can get to work as soon as you're ready, Vesper. How'd you know my name? Alright, Apius. Though the ultimate objective is to get the engines running at full capacity, the purpose of this inspection is to work out what parts we'll need. However, I would hate to fumble something and be accused of sabotage, so I'd appreciate it if you could be the one to lay hands on the devices. Never fear, I'll be right behind you, telling you what to look for. If we inspect, say, 3 of them, we should have a decent idea of what needs repair. Lead the way. Company. Okay. Where to, Apius? Ah, cerulean engine. Okay. One back here. One probably over in this vicinity somewhere. Over here. Praise be to your deft hands. I have an idea of what our next step ought to be, though perhaps it would be best to apprise Rimelnald of our progress first. Alright, Rimelnald. How are our engines? Alas, I fear that each of those we examined are guaranteed to break down sooner or later should you continue using them in their current state. Surely you jest. I swear it on my integrity as an engineer. You are in dire need of instruction in the proper operation of cerulean engines. You saw the little lamp light up when you touched the switch, correct? That only illuminates when there's an issue with the engine. They were switched off for want of fuel when the settlement was abandoned, no doubt, which prevented them burning out, only to let them freeze solid instead ere your lot turned them on. From the state they're in, I can only assume it didn't occur to you to warm them up first. I noticed you have heating technology of your own, but it will do you no good should the engines to power them break, now will it? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain from my assistance. I'm a machinist from the frozen climes myself, and what you say sounds plausible enough. Very well. On behalf of the camp, I formally ask you to repair the cerulean engines. I suppose that means I will be taking responsibility if anything goes wrong, so you may as well use your own 2 hands this time. That's the spirit. I knew you'd come around. Alright, well we got our aether current. I'm not going to continue on. So good luck with that. Thanks for repairing. Alright, now let's go find Euless. Dear sweet Euless. Euless. Oh, we gotta speak with Alice. All the way up there, and I can't even do this yet. I thought we were gonna find Euless on the way. Roses are red and violence is due. funny. Koji for you. Bum 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 bum. Regio Demorum. Runaway train. Almost. We're almost there. Right around the bend here. Oh, further up. Don't. Eblin ice trap. Oh, hey! Unfair. Alright. Find out what occurred. Vesper and Euless. We arrived just before you did, and too late. Too late for what? What's happened? It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then when he was alone, he... No. No, he wouldn't. Thancred and the others, assisted by the soldiers, have seen to the remains. In due course shall the legatus be afforded a proper burial. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free to choose our own fate. Without him to guide us, I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die, but most of us just want to live. Sans and standards be damned, we just want to live. We'll need to speak with the refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reached our camp safely. I do this. Poor guy. What do you got to say? Hear what happened to his family. The first was all Euless had left. Now even that's been taken away from him. He's not alone in that either. There's a comfort in having someone to follow, someone to lead. Aw. Sorry. Speak with Sabinius. Bum bum. Bring out a new pet. Little Lise. Alright. Find up Lise. Can I get this yet? It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? Think we could reclaim it. Rebuild it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. There's a chance I might see them again. I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you, please. Aww. Say so? Well, got the Aetheryte sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments, and now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in Laterum is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there will be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Me a tune. Right. Then... we've got Flavius. Ah, it's you. The one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much difference now. Purebloods, migrants, savages. After a while, the words start to lose meaning, until all you're left with is anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. Wise man. Okay, and then... what else? Oh god, is that standard still up on the wall with blood on it? Oh god. Euless, baby. We have much to discuss. Our rescue, the attack on Camp Broken Glass, what we'd hoped to talk about with Quintus. But all of that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? Thank the 12. Thank the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all the creatures and tempered skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. This should come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of our Luminson friends. I'd save it for the tempered, though. I'll mark a few points that need surveying on your map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at our camp. Okay. What is this? Etherically treated chain capable of binding even the wriggliest of opponent. Wriggliest? Maelstrom. Uh-oh. Aether current. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a little boy with hair similar shade to mine? My son, and I can't find him anywhere. It's all started when I told him we had to seek refuge at your encampment. He started wailing and sobbing like I've never seen. Next thing I knew, he was running hell for leather goodness knows where. I'm worried he may have left the station altogether, and the streets above are rife with danger. Could you please find him for me? Oh, you will? Bless your heart. If I know my son, he's probably tried to return to our house to the north of Palatum Novum. Try there first before anywhere. He'll be easy to recognize, I should think, with the color of his hair and all. Okay. Find this kid. Search for the azure-haired boy. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Here somewhere? Yikes. Oh, azure-haired boy. Is that him? Another blocked street? Who are you? Mother sent you. Tell her I won't go to the enemy's camp. I'm going home. Get back here. The boy with the sky blue hair has made good his escape. You had best resume your search for this obstreperous youth. No! Wing sauce, I need you. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Alright, where'd this kid run off to? Stop following me! Once again, the boy with the sky blue hair has taken flight, and will likely be looking over his shoulder for signs of trouble from now on. With a weary sigh, you resume your hunt. Follow the boy from— oh god, this quest. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed, or if you fall too far behind, blah 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 blah. I know you're up to no good. Perhaps I lost her. God, get behind this. Go. This way's blocked too. Wing sauce. Be discreet. I'm going home no matter what. Gasp. Must have been the wind. There's a bad guy there. Gasp. Perhaps I lost her. Must have been the wind. Where you going, kid? Stuck. Gasp. Oh, oh! You little shit! Is someone there? Please. Must have been the wind. Please stop. Don't make this kid notice. You get out of here. What? Where's he going? This can't be. Okay. Listen, I've had it with you. Killing wing sauce here. Help! Listen, kid. Duty complete. Thank God. No, our home. It was here. Right here. You again. Leave me alone. I'm staying here to build a new house. Bigger and better than the old one. Get back here. The child has escaped your grasp yet again. Though this may be construed as a particularly tiresome endeavor, remember that he is only a child and knows no better. You should find him before he comes to harm. I'm glad it had to remind us that, it's a kid, so you can't get too mad at him. Because I'm pissed. Watch out, kid. I got you covered. Me and wing sauce. Man, this is a tough baddie. Give me wing sauce. Okay, kid? Why do you care so much? We're enemies, remember? Why you're trying to help me? You need help, and I'm offering it. No. I don't care what you say. We don't need your help. But Mother's worried. I should go back to the station. Alright. Back to the station. Do 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 do. There a Aether current southeast. Soggy waffle. Oh, I see it. How does one get up there? Brown, brown, brown. Palladium Novum. There's a bug in my room, and I'm losing my mind. Trying to get it. It's one of those little gnats. If you ever want to drive someone crazy, just release gnats. Fruit flies. Brown, 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 brown. Perfect. Look at these cars. I'm like a child compared to these cars. Alright, let's get back. Bum, bum. I'm gonna go down here. Ooh, the bug. I almost got him. Alright, lady. I was wondering when I would see you again. I'm happy to report my son has returned. Poor creature, you should have seen him. Tears pouring down his little cheeks, crying his apologies to me. I know that you were the one who found him, though he didn't mention a word of it to me. I almost couldn't believe my ears when he said he wouldn't mind moving to your camp. He was dead against it only hours ago. What could have happened, I wonder? What? He was attacked? By that horrid Magitech, you say? Goodness, that must have been quite a shock for my little man. Thank you for coming to his rescue. There is a salutary lesson to be gained from all this, though, one that I hope he retains. Do not scorn a proffered hand when one is in need, whether that hand be friend or foes. At any rate, I thank you for finding him. Not much, but please, I insist. Okay. Now, gotta use our wriggliest Conqueror's chain. Suppose we're using that on the tempered. Would be my guess. Where are we going? Really have to go this far? Over here. Alright, Wing Sauce, get ready. Ooh. Aha! That's not a tempered. Okay. Then, straight over yonder. Aha! Subdue him first, then use Conqueror's Chain. Alright, subdue him. Then use this. Survey. Oh, okay. That was that. That was that one. Vesper. Then over here. Man, I'm freezing. I don't know if it's this zone or the air conditioning on too high. Probably both. Reason I got bugs flying at my face. All around. Not having a great time. Oh well. No threats on the path. Alright, one more. Perfect mount for this area. Ooh. 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 Man, I was watching someone play Final Fantasy 16, and I was gonna play that on the channel, but I gotta figure out how to get my capture card back going for that, so we'll see if we play it. But there was, I know Soken did the music for that as well, and there was one song in there that reminded me of this zone. In particular. used yet. Alright, use the chain. Don't kill him, Wing Sauce. There. Okay. Now we can go turn this in. How are we on Aether Current? Aether. We've only got 4 more and 3 more questy ones. Whoops, I passed where we need to go. Thancred. You're so inconspicuous there. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The Tempered proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Certainly. Certainly. Lucia! Ah, Vesper, I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. What are the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfidy? Perfidy notwithstanding? What's perfidy? After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. Alright. Up to her again. In from the cold. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence? Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, and recently repaired heaters can provide much-needed warmth. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. On your way, might I ask that you seek out Y'shtola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. Ooh, we've got a couple... Okay, you know what? We'll grab those next time. Couple blues. Y'shtola, are you taking a rest? Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. But what of the Warrior of Light? Whoops, sorry, hit the mic there. I was aiming for the bug. You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with, between the Tempered and the First's wounded. Alas, though I commend their bodies, the toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing invite disaster. Uh-oh. Several cutscenes. No. No, I don't want to. We're gonna do that in the next episode. Let me grab Chocobo key. I think we'll end the episode here then. And when we come back, we'll see these several cutscenes. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I don't remember what the cutscenes are, so I'm excited. So I'll probably go grab a sweatshirt and then come right back and start playing. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I'm excited to see what these cutscenes are. I hope you are too. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.